Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I wanted to be sure I got the Vintage Paper Girl in there for all my new subscribers because I also have an Instagram page and it's under the name of the Vintage Paper Girl. So if I've ever responded to any of your Instagram posts, it wouldn't be under my name Laurette, it would be under Vintage Paper Girl. So if you see someone responding to your Instagram posts under Vintage Paper Girl, that's me. So hello and welcome. Hello to all my new subscribers. I have quite a few of you who came over from Gail's channel. Thank you, Miss Gail. I also want to say hi and hugs to all of my sweet longtime subscribers. Love you guys. Thank you for coming back. Today, we're going to have some fun and just play. I wasn't in the mood to do anything. I've been wanting to do this. It's sitting on my desk. It's taking up big space and I really wanted to get to this. And I'm so excited because my new stamps from Bob over at Signet Stamps right here sent me the full set. I ordered it. I ordered this, which is the grid. I've been dying for this. I have a million projects I want to do. So what we're going to do today is to do some stamping using these main stamps on a huge variety of different papers. Hopefully things maybe you haven't seen. I'm going to be using some of the painter's masking papers. That's one of the ones I'm going to be using. I have the green masking paper. We're going to do it on that. And I don't know what this is. I just have a roll of it. I don't remember what it's from, but we're going to try that. We are going to try some two-sided sticky tape. We are going to try also stamping on some pre-printed cards. We are going to be using some of Miss Gail Agostinelli's papers. I'm not sure who this is. Oh, this is a Pink Monarch Prince. I have some of hers that I want to play with today. I have a variety of paper scraps from coffee dyes and cutoffs and things. I also have some cool vellum that already had the grids on them because I was dying for some. And then suddenly Bob made this stamp, and I think he did this. I'm trying to think of who he did the collection with. I can't think of her name. It'll come to me. But anyway, he did it for her and then put it up for sale, so I bought it. I couldn't wait for it. But he was inundated with orders from Miss Gail, so I had to wait a little while. But usually his service is very, very quick. So he and I messaged back and forth a lot about it, so no worries. And then I want to do some stamping on these. I've got all different kinds of weights of papers, sticker paper, parchment paper, ivory paper, linen. Some of the paper I got from Amazon that's already pre-printed on, thought I'd play with that. I also have some construction paper. This is kids drawing paper. I also have labels, and I thought I would play with some labels. So as you can see, I have a lot in front of me and I need to get busy. I would love to do 2 videos of this, but I don't know if you would be bored. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, this is today's project. I think you'll have some fun. Even if you don't own these stamps, you can buy digitals that already have, are already made that way. And you can, hold on, let me get them. And you can just play with these, print them on top of any of these types of papers and see how they come out. So this is the set from Jolene at A Jewel Design. And this is hers. And as you can see, I've printed them also on the sticker paper. So I also printed them on here for some more natural looking tags that I might need. So you can do these. So if you can't get a hold of these, you can get a hold of these. All right. Now, it's like, where do I start? There's so much fun stuff to play with. I'm like a little overwhelmed. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to start, I printed Gail's papers for this specifically. So she's over, Cinnamon Tea is her shop. So if you haven't been over there to get some papers, go over there. She has fabulous papers for you to use for everything. I mean, these are papers I'm going to use on everything. I didn't buy it just for this, but it is part of the reason I did get it. So what I want to do, I know I want to stamp on that, and let me grab another one that I know I want to stamp on. I'm going to do that one. And that one. I think I have big expectations, don't I? Oh, and then I did everything in the whites as well. So, you know, I can do it on what, oh, maybe we'll try that one. That one looks really cool. Yeah, I have a couple of those. Okay, so we can do that. And I don't want to put Gail's tag back on there so I know it's her. All right, so what I thought I would do, now when you get the set, if you buy the entire set from Bob, it comes like this. And so I didn't want to take it apart. I want to try stamping the whole thing on there, like over you go, before I pull it all apart. So I thought I would try a few pages of that and see what we get. You know, I'm not real sure, so let's give it a shot. The only other thing I think I probably need, you guys, is some kind of a work surface or stamp off pad, because, you know, sometimes we go over, and I definitely don't want it on my mat. So let's, I mean, I don't want it on this mat. So let's kind of do this so we don't, let's flip this puppy over. We don't get it there. I'm going to double check this. My husband isn't here. He, how are we looking, you guys? Okay, I could see if I go all the way down. I got to see where my, so I'm not off camera. Okay, so I want to be up there. He took Toby back to the vet again for some more follow-up blood work to see if the meds they put him on are working. So I don't even want to talk about that, but we have to see what's happening with that. Now, I have black permanent ink, and oh gosh, I wanted to try it with this. So I'm just going to use the Distress inks. Those are my favorites to use for everything, as you know. And I don't really care if it stamps in between, if it gets the rubber, you know, that I have to pop this all out of. I don't really care about that. Oh, shoot, I did forget to grab my, do I have my blocks? Darn it, my acrylic blocks. So when I do break these apart, I mean, you have to reach over, you guys. You may see a whole lot of me on camera in a minute, but we'll see. We'll just start with this. So this is a little tedious, but it's okay. I mean, if I had a big stamp pad, which I do, but I don't want to use it. I don't have a big black one. That's Distress. Because I don't use black, and I don't really care for black in my stamps, but I thought I would try one set this way. Then I'll get out my wipes, wipe it down, and go with the did you know there's always music in my head? Is that crazy? Probably from being a dancer and going to dancing 3 to 4 times a week, and you know, it's all classical music, but that's not what's always in my head. My mom always had the stereo on, or the radio, when I was a little girl. So, and she would put me down for a nap with Ray Conniff and Tijuana Brass. For those of you who are older, you might know who those people are. Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra. I grew up listening to those when I was a little girl. And as I got older. And then when I was a teenager, of course. When I'm not feeling good, I turn on the radio and, you know, take a little nap with the radio on. I love music, so I used to play the guitar. Well, I probably still could. I just haven't. My guitar would need a ton of work. I'd have to go take it to my friend Brian and say, hey, Brian, can you string this thing for me and give it a good tune-up? Now, I'm not sure where to put these, so we're just going to play. Ew. Well, there was no getting away from that. We both know that. So we'll see what we get, because this is just a gambit. It really is. I don't know what I'm going to get from this. We want to leave it on that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 second thing. cool. So what I would do now is I would cut around all of those. Oh my goodness, I have ink everywhere. Woohoo. Okay, so we will be using the wet ones a lot today and a dry one. Which, do I have any on my desk? Of course not. No dry ones. Just because I need one. So I do have a pile of them over here. Give me a second. But we're going to be using wet ones and dry ones and everything. Okay, so you really see the edging. It was hard for me with this to get it very inky. But you do get some really cool little stamps just flipping it over like that. That is like way cool. So what I might try on this one, because I want to save the bottom for something else. I'm gonna stamp off here. I may end up with some neat things on my stamp off sheets. Look at that. Huh, interesting. Well, let's try it again. Yeah, Bob, before I pulled off this protective stuff here, I will, oh, look at that. Those are fun. Very cool. I can see cutting some of those out. Even though they're light, they would be fun to use in collage and stuff. All right, so, you know, I think that stamp off sheet just might be a goner. So we'll put that one aside. And I will grab another one to use. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. All right. Because of my illnesses, I have to be careful about what I get on my skin. So I always automatically clean them off. All right. Let's see. I bought a bunch of new colors. Ooh, I got a navy blue. And I think this would be like super fun to play with on this sheet. And I don't mind putting that over the black, and then I'll clean it. Ooh, that did not want to come off. This is Recollections. I don't know. It's probably not a real exciting ink. Archival pigment pad. Okay, well, at least we know it's archival, right? So let's see what we get. I don't know how juicy it is or isn't, because you never know how long they've been sitting in your stores. I don't know if I said this. Did I say I hope you're all happy and well and safe? And I say safe because, oh, several of my family members are up in the fire zones, families and friends, in the areas where the really big California fires are, and I'm really worried about them. In fact, when I get done with this video, I'm going to text my aunt and my cousins who live up that way to make sure none of them are in the fire zone, because I don't really know. It gives counties, and even if they're in the county, I just don't know how they'll be affected by that. So, you know, I want to make sure they're okay. I don't really know. I know the smoke up there is horrendous. So, okay, this time I'm going to run it down the side and see what we get. Let's get it. This is a cool way to do it, though. You know, Bob, I'm never going to want to take these apart, but then how am I going to do individual ones? So I'll have to. But what a cool thing it would be if they were like this. Gosh, what a cool stamp. Sure save time, right? I don't have any little label stamps at all, other than the ones I buy, or, you know. So I'm really excited. I did buy his 3 last time, and I do like that I can, you know, put them on here, and I could do the same thing by sticking them on the sheet. But I think this sheet might need a wipe off, because I noticed nothing wants to stick to it. So, and it should stick to this. Because, I mean, he did send this for that. So, or I have a big block. I'll put him on a block and do it. But that would be fun, too. Okay, so. Okay. I'm wondering why I'm not getting a solid line with those. I wonder if they aren't a solid line. Because, I mean, I put a lot of ink on those. I really did. They seem a bit different than this set that I have here. Let me see something with these. Let me do some individuals and see what we get. Let's see if I have my, oh dear, hold on a minute. Oh, my block, one of my acrylic blocks. Here we go. Yeah, my acrylic blocks are clean, so they should be okay. It may be because I'm not getting enough pressure. You know, with the whole big block thing. Oh, yeah, I think it's an ink thing. I'm not getting it on there good enough. I think it's definitely, so I don't want to see any gray when I do that. I don't know. Could be this paper too. This paper is not flat. It is not a flat paper. I mean, that's a brand new ink pad, so. I almost did better with the black, I think. There we go. That's good. That's good. I mean, I would still use those. You know, I'll use it. You know me. Come on, I don't waste nothing. So, I like this navy. I didn't think I would, but I really do like it. At some point, you will see me do some blue projects. I do have a basket full of stuff for blue. I do have one of those Tim Holtz, I don't know what they're called, the boards where you magnetically put it in and then you can restamp, which would be great. Yeah, see, I really have to make sure I get the ink on there. Well, that was fun. I don't want to take up too much time, but I know I'm not going to go back, so let me see. These over here. Let me try inking these again. Well, the lid doesn't come off easy, that's for sure. Oh my goodness. Well, it's well sealed, I'm going to tell you that. So let me see. I guess it really doesn't matter, right? I'm gonna just got my thumb. I'm gonna be an inky mess. Wow, I can't begin to tell you what this is gonna be like. I don't know how much of this. I'm really hitting it hard. Probably will have a terrible time cleaning this off later. Okay. Now, I know you've seen Gail do this before, but you haven't seen her, like, try to do it, oh, dear goodness, my goodness, my goodness, with the whole ink pad. So, I know Rachel's done this. Everybody's been playing with these stamps. Oh, Tracy Fox, too. She has a video out doing this on different things as well as me. Naughty, 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 naughty. Okay, let's see if it's going to be good. Well, it's good. I'm going to have a lot of cutting to do in front of the TV tonight, I think. But it's fun. I do like it. So, okay, there's another one. Here we go again. Let's stamp off over here. I do want to put that back on nice and tight. All right. Okay. Let's do it again. Then it will be fun to stick some other fun. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at this. I'm a blue girl. What I don't want is get blue on, ink on everything else. Yes, I'm beating it up. Just to make sure I get it stamped off pretty good. Okay. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to play with this one. This one is going to be on some of the plain papers, but actually, let's see, what have we got here? Sorry, I'm digging through my papers. Oh, here's a good one. Okay. So we'll set this one aside for a minute. Boy, I am making a huge mess on my desk, as always. Alrighty, let's see what this one does. I did clean these beforehand. I always clean my ink pads before when I first get them, because they'll have dust on them from being printed, and a lot of times they won't, hold the ink. So I did give everybody a good wipe down before I got busy. And guess what? I forgot to do this. So I'm going to do it here. Gosh, it looks pretty cool. Okay, I want to just make sure I get it all off here. And then I'll put probably this other one. Now this other one I feel like needs a block. And guess where my blocks are? Oh, you guys, darn it. I have to do so much dismantling to get to my big block. Why did I forget that? And I told myself I wasn't going to. So, bear with me just a minute. I'm going to make like a lot of noise for just a second. Well, that wasn't too bad. It could have been worse, I guess. All right, there we are. There's my block. I have to be careful because I keep pulling my chair up to me and it's pink. And I sure don't want ink all over my pink chair. It wouldn't be ink and pink. It would be ink and pink. All right, so it says remove protective covering. So, Bob, I'm going to do that. I love that you did tell us what we needed to do. There we go. There we go. Okay. I keep hitting this one. My goodness. All right. So, what color should we do for this one? I think I want a dark... I'm going to use walnut on that. I probably have some brown stain, but you know what? I mean, ink, but I don't know where I have it, so I have to look around for it. I didn't see it. Uh-oh, there's a hair in here. Hold on a minute. Oh, gosh, travels through the air. Gosh, because the cats are not allowed up here, and I know they're not up here. I watch them like hawks. What I may do is stamp off first to see what it looks like so I know how much ink I need, because I really can't tell. He does have a nice deep cut, so you don't get all the other stuff. And let's do a quick stamp on, let's put it on this side just for the heck of it, see what we get. Okay, so I need to ink that a lot more. Oh no, I got it. There it is. I just didn't push down hard enough. Oh, I like that, guys. That is going to be awesome to stamp on top of versus, you know, putting this on. I put this on first and then stamp. Alrighty. So I think I'm going to get what I want here. Oh goodness, guess what was on this side? We had ink. I don't want to work on that. Oh well, we'll do it anyway. Do I have, I know I have some other, whenever we go to the deli and they wrap our sandwiches, oh, this isn't deli, this one is shipping paper from Amazon. I'll put this down because it does not have a, there we go. It doesn't have like a smooth side. That could end up giving me back the ink. But anyway, when we go to the deli, there's always, they wrap the sandwich and they wrap it a couple times, which wastes paper. So I take that outside deli paper and I use it to, you know, craft on. All right, let's try this again. Sorry, guys. Taking way too much time. But I just want to play. I'm just in the mood to play today. And when they turn off the video, I'm going to keep right on playing until I have every surface tested. So I have lots and lots of stuff to play with. Oh, good. The air conditioner's coming back on. It's hot up here. Lordy, I can't tell you. Okay, so let's get it up here. Drop it down. I'm going to get some water. It's warm outside today, so that means it's really warm in here. It's not hot out, but it's warm. Ta-da! Oh, I love that. Well, and then you'll see what I'm going to do next, right? So hang on to your hat. Let me get this stamped. I'm going to stamp the whole thing. I ate the whole thing. Oh. Gosh, now I can't think of your name. Darn it. One of my new subscribers, Sweetheart. She's also on Gail's channel, and I think that's where she found me. I can see your notifications that there is a comment, and I can read some of the comment, but when I tap on it to go look at it, or I go to my video to look at the comments, you're not there. You show up in notifications, but for some reason I cannot respond to you. And I did send you a note on one of the very first video you responded to. I could, but since then I have not been able to see you. You are hidden from me on my videos, and I can't respond to you. And I'd like to, as my faithful viewers will tell you, I like to comment back and I like to chat with you, and I want you to know that I see your comments and I'm excited about what you have to say, and I'm thrilled you're here. But so ladies, if you turn off the visuals or you make what you do so private, there is no way for me to see you. So double check. And it might just be something that you've done for my channel only, or maybe you just prefer to comment, but no one else can see your comment. I can see it in notification, but I won't see the whole thing. Like if it's a long comment, I'll only see a little bit of it. Then it'll say see more. And when I tap on it to see more, it's not there. I can't see it. So hopefully you know who you are because you're watching all my videos. I don't know if you'll watch this one. Of course, this will be the one you don't. I'll try to mention it a couple times. But if anybody else is commenting and I'm not responding, I may not be able to see it. Now, it's nothing we're doing because I can see everybody else. Because I check with my hubby on that. I can check with my daughter too to see if she knows, you know, why I can't see it. So she may have a clue. So now what I want to do is I wanted to take and, here we go again. Remove that. Here we go. Okay. I know I don't usually mix my inks. You know, I'm usually very strict about that. But it's a time thing, and I will clean this really good when I'm done. I'm not worried because I'm putting the blue. If there's a little bit of blue, it's getting on this heavy, heavy walnut, which is, you know, very dark on the norm. And I'm having to hit it pretty hard. I don't think it's messing with my walnut. I don't use this walnut that much, so I'm not worried if I ruin the pad, you know. I'll just try to get another one. Not that I miss money bags, because I'm not, but I mean, I have a fund for my craft supplies, so. Although I do need to start selling some things so I could keep getting my craft supplies. Not made of money, so not rich. But my mom and dad did leave me some money to craft with, and that's what I try to use, you know. But I will eventually run out, and then I won't have any more craft supplies. So, okay. I just want to see what we get. I've been dying to do this since I ordered them. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, how cool is that? Can you see that? So now these are already ready to go. So the next thing I could do, let me set that aside for a minute. Let me grab this. Oh, I'm going to have a mess to work with later to clean up. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's put vintage on there. Oh, you know what? I got ink everywhere. Plus it helps it stick better if it's slightly moist. Now we have vintage here. Let's see if I can do this without screwing it all up. I tend to get the whole thing full of ink, you know, like all the edges, and then it shows. I just want the word. They should be cut deep enough. This vintage is from Lorna at Tailor Made Journals. Hi, Miss Lorna. I know you do follow me. I am going to wipe that off because I don't want that to show. Let me hit that again because I didn't get the bottom of the vintage. And maybe I'm going to have to get it dirty and then wipe it down because I don't know how to do it and not get the whole thing. And then, you know, yes, this is me being fiddly. Okay, now I have the word vintage. Okay. And I want to put it on one of these tags. Let's put it on. Let's see if we're successful. Oh, very nice. Okay, I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. I don't know if it would fit on this one. We'll have to see. Okay, this is my favorite, one of my favorite words. Well, you know I'm the vintage paper girl, so the word vintage just fits me to a T. I don't know if I got all that off, but let's try it. I think it's too big for that. We may end up losing a little bit of the word when I cut it out. Oh, cute. Oh, love. Okay, so this is what I had in mind when I ordered all these tags, was to be able to, you know, do all this. So I'm going to kind of stamp off here. If I can use it, I can use it. If I can't, I can't. It's okay. Very light, but I could. You know, we do collage. I do things behind things. I layer, so I never feel like anything's wasted because I can use it behind something else. But I am loving this stamp, you guys. Love it. Oh my gosh. So excited. You guys need to get this one. If you're going to do any stamping and you want to have some dimension and some cool things, this is the way to do it. I'm going to tell you right now. So let me... Okay, let me try some... And then you go back and stamp later, you know, if you've got Tim Holtz stamps, or I'll show you what I have in mind. Okay. Or we can do layers, layers and layers here. Okay. I should have this on a block. It does better if I put it on the block, I noticed. Oh, I moved it. Darn it. I ended up with the blue in the middle because I pushed too hard. Shoot. All right. Well, that's my fault. And I didn't clean. Okay. So, but you get the idea. And actually, that's not bad. If I stuck a word in the middle of that, it probably looked very cool. Let's try it. I just cannot miss the edges as much as I want to. Oh my goodness. I'm going to need another wipe. I was putting things upside down on this vintage. I wasn't paying attention when I was playing with it earlier. There we go. Sort of a blue and black theme. I did not stamp that off well enough. I could tell you that right now. Yeah, you don't get that middle color if you put it on a block. It's when you don't put it on a block that you get that. All right, so all right. I'm not sure what to do next. I'm so excited. I had an idea a minute ago. What was it? Anybody know? Hello? I don't know. What were we gonna do next? Oh, I think I know. I think I know. So let's get a different piece of paper with a different color. Let me see what I have. An entire, well, I had an entire stack of goodies that just hit the floor. Hold on a minute. Oh, there went all the stuff for my paint journal. Well, the tough thing is everything is slippery, you know, so. Oh. All right. These are some of our pages that I'm going to cut out. We've already looked at a few of those. This one I want to be probably a little more, you know, where I actually use, but then again, maybe not. This one might be fun to play with, I'm actually thinking. Let's see. I do want to try some stamps. Oh my gosh, I'm going to run out of time, guys. Yeah, I've only got 20 minutes. Yikes. I'm looking at my papers here. Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah. I want to do some stickers too. So let's see if we can get to that. But I'm going to do this real quick. Lordy, I know why I don't stamp. I am an inky mess when I stamp. For real. Yes, I know it's a little loud. Turn your sound down if you don't like the noise. I can't say I blame you. Then turn it back up when I'm done. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get here. I think that's Jeopardy or something, isn't it? Oh, look how cool that looks. Oh, cool, cool, cool. I like that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Bob, this was pure genius. I know you worked with someone on this. Oh gosh, it still doesn't come to me. I can see it in my head. 2 paper oranges or something like that. Something like that. I gotta look it up. 2 something oranges. 2 something oranges. It will come to me eventually. But she's not a follower, I don't think. But many of you know who she is. 2 silver oranges, maybe. I don't know. Not somebody I follow, so it doesn't stick in my head. Sorry about that. All right. And if you are following me, please speak up in the comments so I know, and the correct name of your business if you help Bob make this. So you get credit. This is a big unwieldy one, but you know, I got to tell you, I'm in love with it. Oh my gosh, I have never been so happy. I have spent the money in my entire life. This is just so incredibly fun. Plus, I love this digital. This is just a darling, darling digital. She has so many cool digitals in her shop. This is Pink Monarch Prints. I'm not sure. I think she follows me. But I mean, I don't know if she sees how many of these videos she sees. You know, if you're like me, you're busy and you don't see everything you'd like to see. And that's okay. I get it. If you're a YouTuber and or you're a digital designer, you don't have a lot of time. I try to look at as many videos as I can. But honestly, if you're doing videos and you're a YouTuber and I'm following you, I'm watching yours that have to do with journals and journal making. You know, if you're doing the stitching or the collaging or artsy stuff, I love them all and I watch them when I can, but I don't watch them on a regular basis. I have to put those to the I'll watch it later if I get time pile, because I really try to stay up with the journal making, ephemera, projects, or, you know, that kind of thing. If you're doing other genres, meaning you're doing art journals, or you're doing, I mean, I will look at them, but if I have to choose, that isn't one of them, you know. Of course, I always watch Miss Gail, but oh, I'm really happy with that, you guys. The next thing, of course, is to come along with a stamp and stamp them out to get bits and pieces. But even if I just want to cut those out, those are fabulous as they are. Would this fit in here? No, but it would fit there. So let me see, since this one's clean and I haven't gunked it up yet. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh, ooh, that one's not going to stick. Okay, so I remember Bob saying to wipe it off, right? Didn't he say that? Or wipe your... Nope, I just had to get it wet. Okay, it's wet. I remember watching Gail do that. Thank you, Gail. That was great that you shared that with us, because Bob shared it with you. And I know Gail tries to watch mine if she can, but she's a busy lady. She doesn't always get to see my videos either. I miss a few of hers here and there. Depends what she's doing. But really, I try to start my day off with her. She motivates me. All right, so... Oh, wait, I was going to do postcard. I was going to do the numbers. Oh, I love it. Love it. That is just fabulous. See, will that fit there? Yes, it will. All right, let's try this one. All right. And of course, I will go, when I pull all these, the big sheet apart, then I'll go back and see which ones fit which words and, you know, do that. And I think today I'm just going to spend the day playing in my studio. I've been very uninspired the last few days. A lot going on in my family. A lot of drama stuff that is nothing we can do anything about. But we have some really tough things happening right now in our family. And it's really hard to stay motivated and wanting to craft. And although when I am extremely stressed and distressed, I do like to craft, but when I get to a certain point where there's a lot of noise in my head or heartbreak, I have to clean and sort. So I have been sorting and cleaning and putting things away and, you know, doing a lot of that kind of thing. Well, that's a little off, but I can still use it. Love it. Okay. I was thinking it would work up there. Let me do one more and then I'll quit here because now I'm hooked. But I want to see how the labels will work. So let's get to those. Let's get to the labels. There's a lot of things I'm just not going to get to. I might do 1 and 2. So you can have a double video. You can watch them both or not. If you just need a day where you just need something to watch and you're feeling down and you want to sit on the couch with a cup of coffee or tea or a drink. I don't drink. It's one of those times in my life when I wish I did, but I don't. There we go. Oh, look at that. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, these are so fun. I see why Gail got so hooked. So back to that page at a later time. So we've used these here for this particular sheet. Ah, you guys, I love that. Oh, I'm going to be doing more. Probably every single sheet I have is going to get it. Now, one of the things I did want to do, and I need a blank sheet for that. So I'm going to see, what do I have here that would look good with what I want to do. I want it to be kind of vintage looking. Sorry, I don't know if my elbow's in the way. I'm looking for my, hello. Well, we're going to do that too. So, let me check my time real quick. Okay, we got a bit. Not a lot, but we got a bit. Okay. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Okay, so we're going back to this one again. I don't like black on my work, so that's why I'm not using black ink. I don't care for it. I'll use it as an accent, but I don't like black labels generally, so I don't use them. dark gray maybe would be the closest to that. So let's put this down. You'll see why I'm doing this in a minute. I don't care if the lines are crooked. Doesn't bother me. Okay. Because I think it's going to make it just as interesting either way. Let me... I can hear the cats outside the door. Misty's a heavy breather. I always know when she's out there keeping me company because she doesn't hear my voice. Oh, it's so hot in here, you guys. I don't usually complain. But it's later in the day and it's warm outside. So, and the sun beats on this corner 24/7. Winter, summer, spring, fall. On a freezing cold day, this is the best room in the house to be in. One of the best. Actually, the other side where I used to have my office is hotter. And so I had to move my studio office out of there, which was fine because it was a tiny room. Little tiny room compared to this one. Okay. This is going to be a booger to clean, I can tell you right now. Not really. I wet some baby wipes and set them on that and then put them on paper towels and clean them that way. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do that. Now, what I want to do, I want to put some, don't need a pad for that. Looks like this one got put away dirty. Well, that's unusual. Okay. I know what I'll be doing after. Hopefully it's clean enough to use because sometimes when these get put away dirty, they don't pick up the ink. I don't get them to grab the ink, so. That's what's going on inside my head. There's always noise in there. It's a very noisy place. My husband will say, I'm reading your mind. I said, gosh, I hope not. I have to commit you. Oh, good therapy. Good therapy. Absolutely great therapy. It's crooked. The lines are crooked. It's all perfect, right? I don't know if I have a refill for this walnut ink. I think I do. I'm going to have to look. I may have to refill it after today. Oh, look at that with the lines through it. That is really cool. Hey, I like that. That's a cool thing. What do we think of that? That's cool. What else have I got? Lots of stuff. If you're like me, you've got it all, right? Well, I don't have it all. I have some. I have some. I don't have a lot of, I don't have a lot of, I mean, I do, but it's all birthday from card me. The stuff I have, honestly, in stamps, I have tons and tons of Stampin' Up, but it is all for making cards. Ugh, so, yeah, it's card making. I thought I used some of these. Apparently I haven't used this one before. Well, now, watch. Here comes another layer. This one's brand new, so it may not grab the ink. I notice I haven't cleaned it yet. When you see those bare spots, I know I should put this on a thing. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look cool? So you've got 3 layers of stamping there. Cool, 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 as Gail would say. I channel Miss Gail. I'm channeling Miss Gail. Put a few on here, right? Just for the heck of it. Why not, right? Oh, I love it. Love it, guys. So, yeah, why aren't I using my block? Where is my block? Oh, goodness. Oh, here it is. Oh, man, you guys, I'm going to have a big old mess to clean up. That's okay. I don't mind. It's for fun. I don't mind cleaning up messes that have to do with fun. Do I want to clean up messes in the house? No, not particularly, but I want to do it for the fun stuff. Oh, look at that. That's cute. So that makes a nice, fun little piece to use in your journals and stuff. Oh my gosh, that's cute. What else have I got over here? Anything else super fun and exciting? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm not even going to make it. Oh, no, to the other stuff. I'm going to have to do another video. So you can see all the sticky stuff. All right. These are my Tim Holtz, and I've never used these, so let's see how this goes. Some of these I haven't used. These are Tim Holtz. Or I use certain pieces, but not others. Oh, yeah, that did not get me good ink. Where is my block? Okay. I'm surrounded by ink everywhere. I'm going to have it all over me. I wonder if my husband's back. I thought I heard. That would be fast because Toby has to have a bunch of blood work. And so... And our vet, the bad part is his wife is having a baby. So they haven't been there. So we're dealing with a substitute vet, which is a waste of space. Last time we took him for his blood work, she didn't want to do it. I don't know what the deal was. I didn't go. I should have gone. Left my poor husband to do it. And it was a nightmare. Oh, well, that's cute. But I want it on the writing part too. So I'll turn it sideways and do it. So I wasn't real thrilled. We didn't get anywhere with that. She just upped his meds. Well, he was throwing up his meds, so she gave us a topical to put on his ears because he's throwing up everything. So if that doesn't work, we will have to let him go. I don't want to. There's so much stress going on. I don't want to, but I am not going to, you know. Well, that's a bit busy. I think that makes it really hard, that particular one. So, you know, but I like it on here. I'm not sure it does anything exciting for those. So I'll play with that later. Let's move on to the stamps, this stuff. Well, actually, I'm dying to do it on this. Oh, hiccups again, you guys. Perpetual, permanent hiccups. Now, how am I going to do this? Let me think. I was thinking I could stamp on this. I wonder if I would have to put it on paper first. I don't want to do it on that. Let's try something. Let me think this through. All right. Lay the strips on it and then, because I'm going to create like a washi effect. But let me try something. Just for the heck of it. I don't know if it'll stick to this. That's the thing. It's shiny. Well, I don't know if it'll stay on there. You know what I'm saying? It does look kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know if it'll wipe off. I'll let it dry for a little bit and then I'll try and see if it wipes off. Otherwise, I think what I would do with it, yeah, got to be careful. It smudges real easy. I think the other thing I could do with this would be to stick it down on here in rows, stamp the other side, and then you have like a long washi tape that you could use. So that would be fun. But I don't think that's going to work. Let me see. No, it wipes right off. So yeah, it won't stick to that. Well, that was good to know. Now, if I probably use Stays-On, it probably would. So I may play with that later, you know, just to see what we got going. We are, oh man, we're out of time and I didn't get to my other things. Let me do one sheet. I don't know now if these will stick to this. Oh no, it's flat paper. It is flat paper. Let me ink that up and give it a real quick shot. Because then when you pull them off, you get bits and pieces of it, which would be, oh, mega cool. There are so many fun things to play with. Give you like a million ideas here, all of which I plan to use. Do we want to go long ways maybe? Yeah. Oh, I almost dropped it on there. Nice. Okay, so I think it'll stay on there. Yeah, I think it will. I got to get another row so I can use the print, the cursive writing here, the French script, the big French script. Let's get this down. So I got to get my head there because I can't see. I think we're about to go over. Darn it. That's right side up. Yep. Yeah, you know what? I hadn't thought. Maybe just rub it across. This is a good, it's pretty deep, so. All right. Ooh, look at that. Now what happens is when you peel this off, see, you've got yourself just a nice little piece of, oops. Well, no, it didn't smear. I got lucky. Okay. I got lucky. But I do love it with the lines behind it. I have to say, I am crazy about that. So that was definitely one that would work. This is kind of an epic fail on this, but I still think we can make washi tape with it, and that would also work with those lines. I didn't get to use some of these other cool papers and things that I have, but we'll get to them. I will be playing with all of this, and so I want to thank y'all for coming along and having a little play with me and hanging out with me and just letting me have some fun. I really just need to relax and unwind and not do a whole lot today. That was, brain taxing. So I hope you all have a fabulous day. Thanks for coming on out and watching and hanging out in my studio with me and having a little play. And I hope to see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.